people think that it was a rush decision to start the economy, a large sector of the economy by next week, fearing resurgence of the COVID-19 cases. Why not wait until May 12 when the next phase of the MCO was supposed to end?
Yeah. So let me assure you that this thought process was done well. I mean, they were very done to various stages. Right? We had a meeting at the Economic Action Council. We had a meeting at the National Security Council. Then we had a meeting at the Cabinet to discuss about the opening up of the economy. Right? It's not something that we just decided in a rush. And if you know, even during the MCO1, the essential services and one industry in particular, E&E, was allowed to operate. In MCO3, we opened to another 8 industries. So the economy was open in stages, right? But if you look at the big picture, let's look at the big picture, which the Prime Minister mentioned again in his speech, the 6 R. So we had the first one is to resolve. The first R is resolve, which means that we need to ensure that we contain COVID-19.
Right.
We need to flatten the curve, right? It's about flattening the curve. It's not about getting zero COVID infection, right? And the other one is about, the second R is about resilience, which is stage 2. So stage 2 is where we want to make sure that through the Prihatin economic package, we will protect the rakyat and also the businesses. So we've done the stage 1, which is resolve, and the stage 2, which is resilience, and now stage 3, which is to restart the economy. So stage 3 is being done, hopefully starts on Monday, right? It will start on Monday. So we looked at basically the stage 1, stage 2 to make sure that stage 1 and stage 2 is done properly, and we've seen that, and we've seen the flattening of the curve. And what's important is also the healthcare capacity. So the healthcare capacity of the country today is about 30% utilization, right? So we've seen that it's not under stress. Testing is done as well. I think by next week we expect testing to be done about 22,000 a day, right? And we look at the number of areas that are green, it has improved, right? So these things are all taken into consideration, and at the same time, it is a balance, to me anyway, between lives and livelihoods. So we can see that the flattening of the curve for COVID-19, right? But we also need to make sure that the economic curve as well flattens, because like you said, right, it's going down, -2%, going down further as we extend the MCO. So it's now time to also flatten the economic curve and get that recovery for the country.